Welcome everyone, my name's Corey Allen and this is the Overton Report. Now today is a special report. So somebody sent me something and it had to do with this weird Q Shaman, right? That's this dude who was at the Capitol on January 6th, dressed, no shirt, bear fur, or beaver fur, Viking horns, face painted with the American flag, whatever. And they call him the QAnon Shaman, right? He's everywhere. We all know what he looks like. But it's said that he was willing to testify at Trump's impeachment trial. Okay? You know, this impeachment sham that they're trying to pull on a private citizen. Somebody who they say isn't even the president. So an impeachment is a political operation, not a criminal one. So they're trying to pull this political operation on a private citizen. It makes no sense to begin with. But now, they're talking about getting this Q Shaman to testify. Now the QAnon Shaman, whose real name is Jacob Chansley, has said that he's going to, or is willing at least, to speak at Donald Trump's second impeachment. Now, his lawyer, Watley is his lawyer's name, says that Chansley was horrendously smitten with Trump, that he went there to the Capitol for the rally because Trump asked him to. And then he said he breached the Capitol and committed all this crazy violence that they committed there because Trump had told them to. Now, for those of you who don't know, me and a couple other people with the Overton group were in Washington, D.C. on January 6th to cover the entire event. Now, we were at the speech. We left early. We walked to the Capitol. And as we got to the Capitol, they were just beginning to climb over the fence. Just take a look. It looks like they might be breaking the line onto the property of Congress. Woo! Yep, they're walking. We're on the property of the Congress, and we're just following it up. We're at the Capitol building, and a large group has come onto the property. They're just climbing over in droves. Look at this, guys. Oh, man. So, earlier that morning, about 10 o'clock in the morning, before Donald Trump had given a speech, before anybody had even begun to speak, actually, we were filming the crowd as we walked up to right around the Washington Monument, past the ellipse. And wouldn't you know it, Mr. Chansley was there. And guys, he had a plan. Take a look.
That we can't beat globalism. That globalism will fall to freedom. That communism will fall to the United States of America. We are here setting the example. We are here setting the trend. So remember this day, ladies and gentlemen, for this is the day that we rebirth the United States of America. This is not America's last stand. This is the communist last stand in the United States of America. This is our rebirth. This is our nation. This is our country, and we will not see it be relegated the way that Venezuela was. We will not see it fall the way China fell.
So there's that. Nobody had spoken. Nobody had called anybody to violence. But he was talking about This is the last stand of the communists. He was dead set, wasn't he? So then when we were at the Capitol, filming everything that was happening, and it was a lot. Flashbangs being shot into the crowds, pepper spray being sprayed out into the wind to kind of blanket everybody. And this is before anybody was, actually on the Capitol. Like, nobody was on the Capitol, right? This was actually while Donald Trump was still giving his speech at the Ellipse, about a mile away. And lo and behold, who do we see climbing up on the media platform? Take a look.
Stop the steal! Stop the steal!
Oh, look, the Viking. Al Watkins is actually the lawyer for the Shaman, Mr. Chansley. And he said in a statement, and I'll quote this. Lawyer Al Watkins said in a statement Thursday that Jacob A. Chansley of Arizona is willing to talk about whether he believes that Trump would accompany protesters to the Capitol, as he said in a speech before the riot, and, quote, whether the words of former President Trump were understood by Mr. Chansley to be nothing short of an invitation to go to the Capitol with the president to fight like hell.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
Okay. But there's one problem with this. There's no way that Chansley watched all of that speech. There's no way that he was present. And there were a bunch of internet issues and Wi-Fi issues and data issues with phones. There's no way that he saw more of that speech than we saw. There's no way. It's impossible. So the question is, did Jacob Chansley go to the Capitol because Donald Trump told him to? And did he partake in invading and breaching the Capitol because of Donald Trump's speech? And did Jacob Chansley really think that Donald Trump wanted them to be anything other than peaceful? No. It's absolutely impossible. All of this is known to be nonsense. And the thing is, guys, I'm just a regular guy. I'm a citizen journalist. I go to these things, I cover them, and I have the footage showing that this is not true. Not only that, but you know what? Here's another piece of footage I'm going to show you. And this footage will show you beyond the shadow of a doubt that the Q Shaman, Jacob Chansley, knew that Donald Trump was not calling for violence and was not calling for anything other than a peaceful protest and a rally. Check it out.
This is our moment. I want you guys to remember this day, for it will be yours for all time. No retreat, no surrender. No prisoners and no mercy. So Donald Trump has just tweeted that he wants everything and everyone here peaceful. Is that something we can do for our president?
Yeah! So yeah, we are continuously being sold a bill of goods. This is the whole reason that we picked up video cameras to begin with at the Overton Report. Because we know that the media lies time after time after time. That they have a story they want to tell. And they will never allow facts to get in the way of a good story, ever. They won't do it. I am so grateful that we have this footage. I'm so grateful that we decided to do this, because this is another lie that they're trying to force down your throat in order to paint a completely false narrative. This is Pravda-style propaganda. This is straight out of the Soviet Union. This is all about a narrative, a false narrative. It's just like everything else the left does. And now we also just learned, of course, that the pipe bombs that the protesters had apparently, supposedly, put at the RNC and the DNC were actually planted there the day before. The FBI even asked us about that when they were at my house. I don't know what else we can do. This is beyond the pale. This is beyond anything that could ever be perceived as truth. I'm disgusted. I am not surprised, and I know you're not surprised either. But they say, let's break it down. They say the Q Shaman just decided to go to this rally, even though he's been seen at rally after rally after rally protesting. He does it like it's like his weekend thing. It's like you going to the movies or going out to dinner with your wife. That's what he does. So that's one. He just decided to go. False. Two, it was because of Trump and Trump's speech that he decided to breach the Capitol, go in there, and disrespect our representative government. We've proven that false, because he was at the Capitol before Trump even finished his speech. Three, he really thought that Trump wanted them to act in a violent and ridiculous, disgusting way. I just showed you more never before seen footage that proves that he knew better. Proves that he knew better. And now, with just a citizen journalist finding all that, you expect me to believe that the AP, The Hill, CNN, even Fox News have no idea that the narrative that they're pushing is fake? You mean to tell me that the Democrats, who are all about this dude testifying, don't know that it's a lie? No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a second. They know it's a lie. You know it's a lie. I have proof that it's a lie. Let's see if anything gets done about it. Now, guys, Facebook has been throttling me like crazy. So don't forget to also follow us on YouTube, on MeWe, and we're on Gab now, Gab TV. Just search The Overton Report on any of those platforms and you'll find us. Also, of course, theovertonreport.substack.com. That's our newsletter. Join the couple of thousand people we have there, and you'll get articles, exclusive interviews, and footage sent directly to your inbox. Thank you guys so much for the support. My name's Corey Allen, and this has been a special edition of The Overton Report. We'll talk to you soon.